255th episode of CloudFocus Weekly for the Thanksgiving week of November 2016. This episode is titled Always Thankful. CloudFocus Weekly is brought to you by Arkus, specializing in Salesforce implementation, consulting, and Force.com development. Search for Arkus on the App Exchange and read what our clients have to say about us. I'm your host, Jason Atwood, and joining me, co-host, extremely thankful today, Justin Edelstein. Justin, how are you doing today?
Should we change that open?
Why?
Force.com development?
Sure.
Should we change that?
To what? Lightning component development?
Salesforce development?
Uh,
Development on the Salesforce Lightning platform of all platforms?
yeah, sure.
Salesforce 1 development?
Sure.
Lightning?
Hashtag Lex. Hashtag Lex Luthor. Hashtag ID Exchange.
Thanks for downloading. We'll
Thank
see you
you.
next time.
The number one fan keeps asking for more banter. That's what she's thankful for.
Number one fan is 11 years old. That's not good.
She keeps downloading. That's all that matters.
Our number one fan's 11 years old.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah,
It's really what you're looking for when you're talking about cloud computing, the 11-year-old crowd.
yes, it's true.
The demographic, like 10 to 12, big in cloud computing.
Big in cloud computing.
Huge.
So we have some blogs to catch up on. Funny enough,
Should we, though?
yeah,
Like, do we feel like we should?
yeah.
All right,
definitely
let's
should.
do that.
Let's catch up on some blogs, and then we're just going to do a quick little kind of things we're thankful for. I gave you some homework to come up with 5 things.
Yeah, thanks for the lead time. It's awesome.
I then promptly didn't do it.
You gave me all of 4 hours,
Well,
and then you didn't do it.
I didn't do it because I've been working while you've been sitting out there doing nothing and sitting in a coffee shop doing nothing.
That's ridiculous.
Yes.
You went for a run. I watched you. I saw you come back. Gross and sweaty.
And still gross and sweaty.
Yeah.
Have not, well.
Smell you over here.
Yes. Well, I'm thankful for that. There's one. One down.
You're so disgusting.
I'm extremely thankful for the blog post that James Bajold wrote. I said worked, but then I meant wrote.
He did work on it.
He did work on it, called Getting to Know Einstein. So for those out there without the know, outside of the know, not in the know, would not know, although you'd have to be pretty far away from the Salesforce ecosystem to not know, that Salesforce announced back in August, but kind of formally announced at Dreamforce this year, that they are releasing their own platform-based AI engine called Einstein. Many demonstrations, many bears attacking server rooms as part of the demonstrations at Dreamforce. And I think we've written a couple articles or blog posts about it. And so James wrote sort of like, hey, let me kind of give you some more overview. I feel it's sometimes hard to cut through the marketing hype that surrounds some of Salesforce's products to get to like, what is it? What is this? What does it do? Just tell me what it does. Don't give me the marketing hype.
Hey, all you gotta do is go to Trailhead, take the artificial intelligence basics trail, and you'll be fine. Just learn the AI fundamentals and discover the science behind AI, and you're good.
And you're good?
Takes like a half hour.
Excellent.
You're done.
Just
dig right in.
So he really just kind of, I think did a nice job of summarizing. So if you didn't know and wanted to understand what Einstein is, again, like most things Salesforce, within 6 months, everything will be called Einstein. Every product will be Einstein. Einstein Cloud. Einstein.
Oh, they've already started with the
Einstein edition.
Salesforce IQ is already
Salesforce Einstein,
like Einstein Inbox or something.
Yeah. They can't get out of their own way. They have
yes,
to.
They can.
Whatever they come up with the next thing. If the next product name is blah, everything will be blah this, blah that within 6 months.
Soon they're gonna be like, Einstein's hair looks like that. He got hit by lightning, and then they'll just tie it all together in a trail.
Head.
Right.
It's on his head.
Right. Look, that just happened.
That just happened.
This is a nice little overview, though. Read it.
and weep.
check it out. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to read it to you. Go read it.
I
blog.artsync.com.
honestly don't know, and I'm going to ask you.
I don't know.
I know you don't know. That's why I'm going to put you on the
I don't know
spot.
anything. I don't even have the blog post open, so.
No, about sort of the availability.
NA.
Not available?
My guess.
I mean, it's not in our org. I looked. I went and I searched
I'm gonna
Einstein.
go.
I asked Siri.
I'm gonna go NA.
Hey Siri, is Einstein in our org?
What is Einstein?
Yeah, what is Einstein?
Einstein was an no, I don't think. I don't know. I mean, probably in some way, shape, or form, it's available. Like I said, I think the inbox product was renamed.
Right.
So sure, you can get it that way. I'm sure if you are a large enough company, you can play around with some of its features because it has to exist in some shape or form.
It's definitely a spring 18 thing. 17. Wow, I skipped a year.
You skipped.
By the way, my pick of the week, spring 18.
Spring 18.
So much better.
It's going to be such a good release.
Such a good release.
Such a good release. I took some winter release exams today.
Oh, did you?
Admin and platform app builder.
And?
I'm debating whether I'm even going to bother to do the developer release exam.
Because the developer release, as we know it, is going away in 6 months?
Because that cert isn't going to exist, so why should I maintain it?
I would maintain it because my gut is that, well, A, you never know. Salesforce could reverse course.
Yeah, but you get like 2 releases to not maintain it. It's like, I don't know.
It's a good question. Do you have to pay for this round?
Trick question? Yes.
Do most people have to pay for this round?
Most people who
But
is their cycle. It's
right.
my cycle. Yes, it's $100.
It's $100.
Yes.
All right. If you had to pay for it, you would have to pay for it.
Yes,
but you don't have to pay for it.
I don't.
But if you did, you would.
I would.
Why wouldn't you if you did? Don't if you don't have to. But if you do, do it.
Einstein, figure that out.
Einstein, pay for my search.
Einstein, figure this out. What did he just say? Let's move on.
Let's move on.
Top ideas for Salesforce Lightning.
Yeah, baby.
So our Lightning blogger, Ryan Owens,
who is a super badge holder,
super badge, Lightning experience expert or something like that, super badge. He is gonna write all about Lightning.
Did you just end a sentence at super badge?
Super badge.
Hey, after this podcast, super badge.
Super badge.
Are you gonna go to Knicks game tonight?
Super badge.
Super badge.
Yep. So he's gonna write a lot about Lightning, and he decided to take a look at the idea exchange after the winter release had been released and see what's still out there that hasn't been retired and pick out a few of the top ideas that are tagged or earmarked for Salesforce Lightning. And I think this is really more about Lightning Edition than Lightning the platform or anything else that's named Lightning. So
like lightning cables.
Yeah, sure. So we picked out 3, and I guess we'll just hit on the first one, which is
this is my favorite.
Your favorite, right? You just post this everywhere.
I do. This is my new remove the navigation the what is that stupid bar, the notification banner.
The banner,
the one that I fought against, that's still around.
It's still there.
Yeah, it's still there.
So this is the Lightning Experience Lex. Lightning speed, please! Exclamation point. So this has 5,830 points. So this is all about hey, this thing's too slow. Make it faster. It has 113 comments, some of which are hilarious.
Oh,
you should go read them.
Funny.
And they're all linked to from the blog, so you can go very easily get to this idea and read some of the comments. Now, one of the things that I've heard through the grapevine, and I've also experienced myself, is that Lightning experience orgs are faster when they are brand new and spun up with as Lightning experience orgs. Like they're like a brand new org, developer org that you would spin up today would be much faster than our org in Lightning experience because of all the customization that we've made and all the backwards compatibility that they're trying to maintain through Lightning experience. So there's lots of things that they're trying to
I was just counting the winks.
What? Oh, okay. There's lots of things they're trying to load on the page that in some cases just won't load in Lightning Experience, and they have to, do some special processing around how they're going to load that page, what they're going to display, what they're not going to display. But I've actually seen it. Like, net new orgs do respond a lot faster than like our org, for example. It's true. Try it.
Yeah, that's...
You can compare our org apples to apples, I guess. You can try and load pages in our org and then in Classic and then in Lightning, and it's way slower in Lightning, and that's a fact.
I feel like if I came to you and I said, yeah, your MacBook, when you totally wipe it clean and you put a brand new OS on it, it's so fast. And then like 6 months later or a year later, it starts to feel like it's slowing down. Like, I feel like that's the Microsoft excuse. It's like, just reboot it.
Reboot it,
Reinstall
dude.
Microsoft Windows 95. It's so fast.
That's an idea. Anyway. What else did he have in here?
No, everybody should go read this. Everybody should get on and read this and vote on this, because there's some really... No, I'm talking about the idea.
Oh, that idea.
It's
there's some funny... There's some really
funny.
Funny comments in there. So
it's still shocking to me.
It's funny for the comments.
How, and I have this love-hate relationship with Lightning Experience. I've been doing some really interesting things with clients. We had someone come in the other day and build out some cool Lightning stuff. And every time I go in, I kind of have two opinions of like, wow, there's some neat stuff I can do in here. And wow, this is slow.
Wowzers.
And those are the two things. And buggy. Slow and buggy.
Holy mackerel.
So go vote on this one. I mean, it's under product team review. The thing is, you can't close this out unless you can... It has to be as fast as Aloha. It cannot be like, well, we made it 30% faster. Nope. It has to be as fast.
I don't even know how they determine when to close that. How do you determine that you can close something that people are just asking for it to be faster? It's an open-ended idea.
Right.
Make it faster. We did. We'll make it faster. Well, we did. We'll make it faster. Well, we did.
I just don't know how you release a product nowadays that comes out slower.
Snowman. It winks at you. It waves hello.
One of my favorites. Like
every time it throws a snowball at you. It's so cool.
Also, try logging in and out as different users within Lightning Experience.
Well, the setup menu is pretty
broken.
Pretty slow in Lightning.
No, but you get caught. Like, it doesn't log you in. I've had at least 15 winks from the snowman while logging in.
Snowman's winking at you? He's winky.
15 times.
I like to... When I'm in a Lightning org, I like to configure in Classic and then go check it out in Lightning.
Yeah.
And come back and reconfigure in Classic and then go back to Lightning and check it out. Because the setup menu is really broken. Like,
also,
pagination for fields. It's really ridiculous. It kills
me the other day. I was trying to find a field and it wasn't on the list.
It's on the next page.
What?
Go to the next page, dude.
No,
Hey, hit next.
No.
Previous.
No.
Next. Show more. Show all. I can't. All right. Stop it.
All right.
Stop lightning shaming. All right.
Light shaming.
Light shaming.
Kind of a speed
want to
shaming.
move to your little idea, your little thing that you wanted to do today?
Sure. Well,
what'd you want to do?
Thanksgiving's right around the corner.
Tell me about it.
I will. Are you trying to give more banter? You trying to up the banter level from like a 6 to a 4?
We need to put this podcast at 11-year-old level.
Wait, let me take out the hand puppets.
Hello,
podcast.
Hey.
Wow, just went for a digger. Thanksgiving is on its way. A big holiday here in the United States. Not so much around the rest of the world.
Probably don't care.
Probably
not. So
but
if you're anywhere else, thanks for downloading.
Thanks for downloading. See you next week.
And okay, let's keep going for the Americans.
For the people like but it is supposedly at the core of itself a time where people come together, generally with family and friends, and at some point have a little bit of thankfulness for things in their lives. And that's at its best. At its worst, it's a drunken fight with your aunt,
with turkey involved,
with throwing turkey
and tryptophan,
right, and a lot of football,
turkey. That's what I think about Football and turkey.
and naps.
Yeah, I just watched football, so I don't really nap so much.
So I thought maybe we would just do a quick 5 things we're
Also,
thankful
everyone
for.
knows it's all about the sides and not the turkey, so whatever.
Oh, I'm all about turkey. I'm cooking this year.
Look out.
Yep. I cook. Did I cook last year? I don't know. So I'm cooking. I got a big bird on its way tomorrow.
How big is it?
I think it's like a 14-pounder.
That's not a big bird.
It's a big bird.
That's a small turkey.
Yeah, it's fine. No one in my family eats turkey besides me.
So you're making a turkey
For like 2 people.
Because
I like turkey.
You could have just made a chicken.
My favorite is my...
It's 2 people. You could have made a chicken.
No, it doesn't taste like turkey.
Just make a big chicken.
My favorite is my blacker bottom pie.
I've had that. It's very good.
Which used to be black bottom pie, but then I got the crust that's also Oreo, so it's blacker bottom pie.
I like that pie. It's delicious.
It has lots of rum in it.
Yeah, it's good.
I have seen people get a little loopy.
You can get a little...
Just on the pie.
Little tipsy.
Yes, but that's okay.
The children have to stay away from the pie.
They get a small amount. Or they go to bed early.
Yep. Hey, that toothache just went away.
And so did your dreams.
All right. No. Bad dad.
Yeah.
Such a bad... All right, let's do this.
All right, so...
What are we doing?
So you're going to give me a couple things you're thankful for, and I'm going to make them up as we talk.
You said 5.
5. Okay, give me 5 things.
I wrote down 5. I was going to start off cheesy and then go cool and then come back to cheesy.
All right, give me a cheesy one.
All the listeners of the podcast.
Wow.
And especially the downloaders, but even more the listeners. Thank you. Thanks for indulging us, giving us the feedback, telling us you listen, running into us at events and saying, "Oh, I know you because I listen to your podcast."
That's true.
Really fun. I like that. Thank you.
That's true.
So, your turn now that you're making things up on the fly. Let's see how good you are.
All the
Mr.
users of our wonderful products. Conus user.
Thanks for putting in all those support cases.
Permissioners.
Thank you. It's awesome.
Thank you for putting all this support cases. Thank you for sticking with that product that we want to kill off, but we can't.
All right. I am thankful that I visited Wrigley Field for the first time ever this year.
Samesies.
And then the Cubs won the World Series for the first time since 1908, which is so cool. So first time ever, scratch it off the bucket list, all my years on this planet. And then the Cubs win the World Series and full on, people have lived and died full lives and have not seen that happen. And it was quickie for me, I guess.
Yeah, well, you're not that young, and...
Yeah, but, first time ever going there, and then...
Oh, yes, first time ever going, and you dragged me.
I did.
And I saw it.
We must go do this.
And it was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Funny enough, you and I were talking about going to different football venues, and I am not a baseball fan as much as I'm a football fan, or not even close. And I have a thing where I want to go to every stadium, so at some point I want to hit every stadium. And we got to figure out if stadiums get retired and new stadiums come, how that works, but it doesn't matter. And so I was like, oh, I have a buddy who has LA Rams season tickets, and they're playing for 2 more years in the Coliseum, and then they move on to their brand new stadium, which I'm sure will be, if the Viking Stadium is any
Right, and Jerry World.
I mean, I haven't been to those two.
You gotta go to Jerry World.
I gotta go to Jerry World. But, so I could kind of want to go, and he sent pictures the other day of his seats, and they're really good. They're very close, so you have to stand on your tippy toes.
So the point of telling this was,
I'm thankful for
you're really good at this.
Evernote.
Oh my god.
For keeping all of my bucket list items.
Oh man.
All right, I'll do a cheesy one. I'm thankful for you for making me go. I wouldn't have gone.
You would not.
So I'm thankful for you. I was going to leave that to the last. Maybe that's your last one for me.
No, it's not. I could not care less about you. iCloud backups.
You couldn't care less?
iCloud backups. This morning, my phone just bricked. Literally this morning. Bricked. Diners.
Right.
And I was able to, with no help of iTunes, thanks iTunes, but within 2 hours, everything was back.
Nice.
Fully restored everything. Hadn't had to re-enter a password. Lost nothing.
Right.
Thanks, iCloud backup. It's just happening.
Happens every morning.
Just happening, and I was able to just boom, up and running like in 2 hours.
Nice.
Pretty awesome. So thanks, iCloud Backup.
See, I'm just gonna do what I'm gonna do.
You're like, nice, cool. Oh yeah, iCloud Backup.
I go by iCloud Backup. I will say, so for those out there who want a tip, when you're switching phones, don't use your iCloud Backup.
I just did this experience though, and I factory restored the phone. I had to, and just did an iCloud Backup, and everything's there. I'm not missing a thing.
It might be something that's new, but my understanding is unless you do an encrypted backup to your desktop through a Lightning cable, that you can lose lots
Lightning's
of
slow. I don't like it.
It's much faster than USB. You can lose a lot of the health data.
Yeah, I didn't lose anything.
Do you lose health data? Can you go back and see health data from a week ago?
Are we talking health or activities or both?
Both.
Yeah, so here's what I lost. I lost yesterday's activities. That's it.
Because it didn't back up. And you keep going back and back and back. It's still there?
This is last week, this the week before, that's
Okay.
the week before. You're looking at it.
Yeah.
It's all there.
Nice. Well, then they might have to change something. It's much faster to do it from the
Yes,
desktop.
this did take about, I said 2 hours, but it probably took a little less.
Right.
And about an hour.
If we're gonna go
All right, you're stalling.
No, I'm not.
Because you're not doing the thing that you wanted to do, and you made me think about this and do this, and now it's come on.
Pookums. I'm thankful for the Apple Watch.
Oh my god.
I will
the
tell you,
worst.
I'm so addicted to beating myself and beating you. It's easy. That's easy. But I
You don't even
love.
have to try. I don't.
No.
I mean,
You
whatever.
barely move.
I don't move. I sit.
You're like a sloth.
I'm so good at sitting. I could beat you at the not standing hours.
Probably.
If you wanted to if you want a real challenge, I will stand for 0 hours one day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Challenge.
0 challenge.
It's on.
I actually don't think you could do it.
I know I could.
No, I know you can't.
I know I could. The only thing I would need.
Yeah, how you gonna pee?
No, that's easy. The only thing I would. The only thing I would need.
Yes.
Is someone to just, or maybe I would just stack up a lot of water and
big Gatorade bottles.
Yeah, I'd
in
be
and out.
fine. A bucket. I'd be fine.
Bucket.
A bucket.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you
I
never
could so do
you
this.
never stand up.
Yeah, I could crush you.
Anyway, I know
You could
it's
also just not wear the watch.
it's
but that
no
would be,
that's cheating. That's what the partner should not be named does.
He doesn't. I notice he's sometimes he.
So
just
if you
doesn't
haven't
wear his
seen
watch.
this new feature, it's a fun one, and I'll add a little side note to it. So there's a feature where you can share your activities with others, and you can see them, and as they hit goals and achievements throughout the day, you get notifications, and it's very, as you've admitted on the podcast many weeks ago, it's very motivating.
It is.
Because you see,
Because
oh, that
people
guy.
see you, and
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I gotta move.
Right, I gotta move now because that's
I
sad.
gotta go do stuff.
And you can see their stand, you can see their stuff.
And
Anyway,
it pings you when they do stuff, and then you can text them real quick.
right, it has,
Right from the watch, it's got "Go get him, Tiger,"
or I'm
or
gonna crush you.
or whatever, or "Lame."
I
That's a terrible
I know.
workout.
I just like throwing you donkey or sunshine or some icon. That means-
Donkey punch,
but
thumbs down.
interesting enough, little side piece of news today.
Everything you're doing is side.
Side news.
You're not on the track.
Didn't you say the sides are the best? Oh,
I didn't say the sides are the
podcast
best.
slam.
What side's
Thanksgiving.
Oh, I did say that.
That side's
Oh.
the best. Podcast slam.
The 11-year-old's gonna love that.
Yeah, so I got a notification for the first time ever, very much in the world of badging and trailhead and all that. Apple has put out a special badge, a special activity
Special badge
to do basically a turkey trot. So
Yeah.
you get a special badge if on Thursday
Yeah.
you do a 5K, 3.1 miles
I can't do that.
run. I know. I'm going to have the special badge.
That's
special
so lame. Why does it have to be running? Because I can't run right now.
Well, then why don't you just turn it to running and walk? Just say you're running
I'm
and
not.
be really slow.
I could just do I could do elliptical and just say I'm running, and I could be on the elliptical.
That's right.
It's sort of running. It's
So
half
say
running.
running indoors.
Yeah,
Got to get the badge.
I need that badge.
It looks
I
good,
want
too.
that badge.
Anyway.
I need it.
All right, what's your fourth most?
Oh, you didn't even say your third.
I did
but
third
whatever.
Apple Watch.
Oh, coffee. thankful for coffee. I quit coffee for a long
I
time,
know.
and I don't know why. I mean, it's good to quit coffee once in a while.
It is.
Just get off the caffeine, but it tastes so good, and it like wakes you up, and it's so good.
And by the way, ladies and gentlemen,
Drug
he just
dealer.
spent like 4 hours in a coffee shop.
I did, and I enjoyed it. I had like a red eye, and then I had a little cortado. It was wonderful.
Coffee is a beautiful thing.
It tastes so good when it hits your lips.
I love it.
Yum, 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 yum. I even have upstairs. We're in the downstairs studio today. Upstairs, I don't have a coffee machine,
Right. I offered you one, but you wouldn't take
but
it.
I have a lot of tea in my apartment.
Yes.
And one of the teas that I have is called Coffee Purr. It's actually tastes like coffee, and it has coffee beans like in the tea.
Isn't that coffee then?
No, they're whole coffee beans.
But if you have coffee beans and you're running hot water through it, isn't that the definition of coffee?
It's tea, but okay. They're not ground. I think you need to grind a coffee bean to like get it to actually.
Definition
like,
of coffee
do
is
stuff.
like water and beans.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say this is more tea than coffee.
Oh,
certainly.
could be more tea than coffee.
Well, it's like 99.9% tea and maybe like 0.1% coffee. But
Did you get this in Brooklyn while you rode over with your
no,
beanie
it's
hat?
like David's Teas.
Okay.
The little lady gets it for me. I don't know where.
Okay.
Upper East Side somewhere.
Is she
But
different
there's
from
a
the
lot of them.
wife?
No, they're the same.
Oh, okay.
But I try and say the little lady instead of the wife.
Why?
I prefer it. I don't know. I like the little lady.
Okay.
She's little. She's a lady.
Thanks for downloading. All right, keep going. Keep going.
No, I don't have to keep going. I'm the one doing all the things. You're the one who hasn't done anything.
I've done tons.
What are you thankful for?
You just did coffee.
Yeah, I'm thankful for coffee.
All right, I'll pick a beverage and be thankful for it. I'm thankful for gin.
Old Tom.
Gin.
Old
Oh,
Thomas.
you brought over some beautiful gin. So we live in Long Island City, and next to us is a place called Brooklyn. I don't know if you heard of it. And there is a gin distillery, very local. They don't distribute anywhere outside of the New York area. I've never seen them anywhere else. Well, someday they'll be big. Called Green Hook, and they make a couple gins. I think 3, 2 of which they don't even sell outside. I think 1.
They sell them commercially to restaurants.
Right.
So they're not even distributed.
The one they do to distribute to liquor stores, the green one.
Right. Well, their flagship gin
Right.
product is in liquor stores, and you can purchase it. And then the other 2 are only distributed to restaurants, and they sell it at the distillery.
Right. And you and I went on a tour
Of the room.
with the wife and the little lady.
Right.
2 different people.
Right.
And they sold the one, you could buy it right there. Really good. I mean, it's a different taste. It doesn't taste like gin. It tastes so kind of just unique.
It's aged in old bourbon barrels.
I mean, it's amazeballs.
So they get bourbon barrels from bourbon distilleries,
Yep.
I guess, down south, and then they age it in these barrels, and the gin itself takes on the color of
Right.
and some of that flavor of the bourbon barrel.
Not only that, I made my own gin the other day.
You did. I tasted it. It
It's
tasted
good.
like tonic.
All right. So so if you can be thankful for gin or
No,
for coffee,
you
I'm
got
thankful
gin.
for gin. Yep.
And I guess you said 5, so I'm gonna just thank all our clients. Thanks, clients.
Wow.
We love you. Without you, we'd be nothing. Seriously. So thank you.
Oh, you and I would exist on the planet.
I mean, Arkus though. We wouldn't exist
true.
without you, clients. I mean, we wouldn't podcast for fun.
We-
Who does that?
No one podcasts for fun. That is just not a thing that happens.
Ever. Who does that? We only do this because Arkus sponsors it. Thank you, Arkus.
Thank you, Arkus, for sponsoring
Thanks,
all of
clients of Arkus and downloaders of podcast.
All right.
Already thanked, and you're done.
No,
you're,
I got one
You're
more.
so over this. You have
I
nothing.
am.
You're texting.
family,
Oh, please.
friends,
You're the worst.
loved ones.
You know
Comedy.
that. No.
No?
Stop it.
Thank you for homework.
Homework. So stupid.
All
right, let's do this.
I would have done listeners. I
already did listeners.
I know.
I beat you to all the obvious good
Could
ones.
I could thank you for Arkus employees who make Arkus work and happen. They don't listen.
Any Arkus employee who heard that and tells us that you heard that gets a super special surprise.
Hinted.
And you have to ask us, this is how we'll know. You'll say, I heard that and I want the super special surprise.
Hint, it's gin.
But it's a super special surprise.
Okay.
And you have to ask us for it.
Right. This is a test to see if they actually listen to their own their boss's podcast.
They're supposed to.
I don't think they're supposed to. I don't care.
They're encouraged to.
Yes, encouraged to. Well, thank you for listening.
Thanks.
Employees of Arkus.
Anyone who wants to tweet at us and say, I want the super special surprise, we will tweet back at you.
Hint, it's not gin. If you tweet at us.
We will tweet back at you and say, sure thing.
Wow. It's
more podcasts.
It's next year. We'll
maybe do this like maybe weekly.
No. Next year we're gonna definitely up it from this year, but I don't think much more. All right, let's make some picks. Yes. I'm thankful for picks.
All right. I really have come to enjoy this app. It is on the iPhone. It is on the iPad. It is on the Apple TV. I'm sure it's elsewhere, but I only know Apple things. It is the NBC Sports app.
Definitely feel this was picked before.
No.
I'm thankful for you repicking things.
Yeah, it's good. NBC Sports. So I love when I go to the gym to have uninterrupted time periods of watching things. And there's TVs and things, but there's always commercials and stuff. And what, did I pick this already?
I picked this.
You picked it?
January 30th, 2015.
Yeah, but you suck. I'm picking it for a different reason, though. I'm picking it for a different reason.
You're the best. You're picking something that not only...
Let me keep going, because I picked it for a different reason.
All
You're probably picking it for the NFL. And how they cover.
Why don't you go back and listen to that podcast?
Well, I was gonna talk about how NBC here in America has the British Premier League,
right,
or the BPL, the EPL, whatever it's called these days. And for me to go on an elliptical for about 45, 48 minutes, that's pretty good. Like that's like the length. That's like a long elliptical. Like if I hit a half hour, I just get so bored. Like a half hour for me is like my minimum, but when I see that 30 minutes, I'm like, sweet, I could finish any time now, and then I just stop. So to have a soccer match to watch that I haven't watched, and that's 45 minutes of pure no commercial action.
Right.
That's what I want. So I will go and watch a match that I hadn't seen from the previous weekend, or even on a weekend. Like if the matches start at like 6:55 here in the morning.
Right.
So like, oh, I really want to watch that one, but I won't get up. I'll get up at like 7:30 and I'll go down and start watching it like from the start. So it's nice. I like the app for that reason. Awesome. Which I'm sure is not the reason why you picked it.
Oh,
so.
I'm sure. Why not? Why isn't it? Why can't I pick it for that same reason?
You watch American football.
That's true. I don't watch that
from Mexico.
Who's my go-to in the gym? I'm thankful for Wi-Fi in the gym.
Good Wi-Fi in the gym.
It's pretty good. And when it's not good, I go over and I reboot the router.
It's good.
It
streams things.
Streams things fine.
All right, let's get through this.
All right, I got one.
What's your pick? Do it. Come on, we gotta get through this.
I got one.
Come on, I got places.
So I have a pick. It's called Win It.
Got to be in it to win it.
I got a ticket parking in Manhattan the other week.
Oh, you used this thing? Did you win?
Well, it's still processing. So I'm picking it with the idea that I'm going to win it.
Sure.
So it's kind of interesting.
Wasn't this on Shark Tank?
I don't know if this is on Shark Tank. There might be another one that's doing this. But the idea is that you take your ticket, right? You scan it in. It'll do all the OCRing stuff. You tell it what your, license plate is, whatever. And then it says, okay, here's the fine. And then it will, if they win it, they'll process it. They do electronically. Then you pay like 40% of the fine to them.
Okay.
basically it's like
Trying to get a discount.
we're saving you time. We're gonna win it. So my fine was a sweet $115. Apparently I parked in a bus zone, I think, but I didn't.
What are you doing driving?
It's so true. It's why I shouldn't be driving in the city. It's like I don't know. I park in a garage in my building. I don't know where all this stuff. So it's currently processing. They send you a little alerts. It's kind of cool. I could see if you get a lot of tickets, this would be very useful because it could easily. I thought there was a free version of it. Like it's free to start, and if they don't win it, then obviously they don't take any money. So it's kind of like a no-brainer. And if you can, pay less for a ticket, so it's called Win It. I think it's in multiple cities. It's free. Use it, enjoy it. I haven't got back. Maybe I'll tweet it if I win. If they win for me. It definitely takes the time out of it. And if your time is money, then win it. All right. Well, happy Thanksgiving to all of you in North America, below Canada, and everybody else in the world. Enjoy watching America take 2 days off and talk about shopping for an entire weekend.
Pumpkins.
Yes, and pumpkins. You can follow Justin at Just Edelstein. Follow me at Jason M. Atwood. Follow the company at Arkus Inc. Facebook.com/Arkus Inc. Success Community. We're in there. And Power of Us Group. Power of Us Hub. We have groups in both of them where we post all the podcasts, so you can go in there. We have a LinkedIn page, and we're on the Google Plus as long as it's alive. Not much longer now. And we always love, I'm thankful for everybody who's left us reviews. I'm so thankful for that. And it's Justin Jason saying, enjoy those cloudy days.